May the fourth wife be with you. See Sister Wives Kody's Star Wars doll collection. Sister Wives star Kody Brown often seems cranky and aggressive, but he does have a softer side, and his collection of action figures and models, some of which are Star Wars designs, are signs that the much-maligned patriarch Kody actually has a playful spirit. Kody has been through some terrible experiences in his life, including a bankruptcy filing in 2005, divorce with 3 wives, Janelle, Mary, and Cristin Brown, and the death of his son, Garrison Brown. Everyone needs outlets for their emotions, things they can enjoy that make life more lighthearted. That's why so many adults buy toys. Labubus are a big trend right now, but for much longer, people have been collecting Star Wars toys, from the classic figures of the 70s to the cute Lego designs of today, with their funny mops of plastic hair. One fun fact is that Robin actually collects toys too. She amasses dolls, including American Girl designs. Her collection is believed to be valued at $70K. While Kody doesn't appear to have spent anywhere near as much, he probably had to drop at least $100 bucks to get even a lower-tier Millennium Falcon. See some of his collection above via Reddit thread started by Mindful Goat Nugget. The spacecraft is on the bottom right, surrounded by tiny robots. A model kit of the Millennium Falcon, by Bandai Hobby, 1/444th scale, is available at major online retailers for around $111. Of course, there are versions of this iconic spaceship that cost much more. Kody could own one of the elite designs. This Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon sold online closely resembles the miniature pretend spaceship in Kody's former home in Flagstaff, Arizona. That house sold for $1.75 million. The couple went on to snap up another house that cost even more, $2.1 million. In their new palace in the same city, there's so much room for their treasures. In fact, Kody and Robin may live lavishly, even though they get criticized for that. Aside from the toys seen above, which a fan photographed while doing a 360-degree walkthrough of their home while it was listed for sale, as per the Reddit thread, there were some fascinating photos that show their taste to perfection. It's decidedly quirky style, with a rather dramatic medieval castle-style bedroom featuring fancy bedposts, a rich purple palette, and a padded silver headboard. The overall effect is mid-range Las Vegas hotel, and there's nothing wrong with that. The truth is that most people on the Reddit thread do not understand Robin and Kody's style. They are appalled or just baffled by what they see, although fan reactions to the toys aren't that extreme. It's the decor that really fuels the funniest remarks. One critic singled out Robin, blaming her, perhaps correctly, for the fogged royal atmosphere in the master bedroom. Kody and Robin have always seemed to live better than the now exes do, although Cristin Brown appears to be catching up. Cristin left first and found a husband shortly after. Now, they seem to live well. In fact, David and Cristin bought a home in Moab, Utah, which they rent out as an Airbnb. Just as the Star Wars multiverse keeps expanding with cutest in the galaxy Din Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, Kody's life evolves. While he seemed to lose a lot when his now exes left, maybe it really felt like the pieces of the puzzle were falling into place. Truthfully, Robin and Kody belong together. Their relationship isn't perfect, but Kody adores his wife and doesn't want any other woman. There's no more faking love. Everyone knows who Kody loves, and he doesn't have to go through the motions pretending to care about wives that aren't Robin. There's always a kind of pain in that, a discomfort that does psychological damage. So in that sense, Kody's world is expanding. It's more authentic, and he's trying to reach out to his older children, some of whom have issues with him. He renovated Coyote Pass, granting Janelle and Mary larger shares of the property. All of these things are signs that he's changing, but hopefully, his toy collection and the other comforts of home will make it easy for him to unwind during an interesting and often stressful transitional phase in his life. He is still grieving, and he always will. See Garrison above, in a moving video that shows the boy's loving spirit. The sale of Coyote Pass for $1.5 million put a lot of cash in Kody and Robin's bank account. They don't get the full amount. However, they reportedly received $750,000. In light of the spending that they do on toys and Kody and Robin's David Yurman jewelry, it's good that they got a cash infusion. However, what's more important is the fact that Kody is reaching out to his kids. Kody Brown had always insisted that he was a man of practical interests, ATVs, outdoor grills, and hair care products. But on the morning of May 4th, Cristin, ever the early riser, wandered into the Flagstaff garage looking for a wrench and stumbled upon a sight so bizarre it nearly made her drop her cup of coffee. Rows upon rows of meticulously arranged Star Wars dolls, all housed inside clear display cases glowing with blue LED lights. "They're not dolls, Cristin," Kody corrected dramatically later that day when confronted. "They're collectibles, a celebration of the Force. And besides, it's May the 4th. With the same reverence he used to describe his family structure, Kody launched into a monologue. "See, Star Wars is basically polygamy. You got multiple planets, different philosophies, conflicting alliances. It's all about balance in a complex galaxy. Exactly like my family." Robin, who had wandered in from the kitchen with a tissue clutched in her hand, chimed in. "He really identifies with Anakin. Misunderstood. Passionate. Torn between duty and emotion." Janelle muttered something about Darth Vader being a red flag, but no one heard her over the sound of Kody igniting his replica lightsaber. Cristin, meanwhile, was still trying to process the dolls. There were Padme dolls in multiple costume changes, Princess Leia with real braided buns, and even a custom-commissioned figurine of Robin dressed as Queen Amidala, white face paint and all. The robe was made from scraps of a former Lulero duster. "It's haunting," Cristin whispered. As the family prepared for their annual May 4th Galactic Family Unity Night, something Kody had created solely to justify his obsession, the mood grew even more absurd. Mary arrived in a Chewbacca hoodie, clearly having not read the group text. "I thought we were doing low-key this year," she said, eyeing Cody's full Obi-Wan cosplay and the Ewok ears on Sol's head. Kody gestured toward a box in the corner. "You can borrow the Aunt Beru apron," he offered. Mary blinked. The woman who literally burned to death. "She's a matriarch, Mary," Kody said solemnly. "Like you used to be." There was an awkward silence before Truly broke the tension by asking if Grogu was technically polygamous since he spent time with both Din Djarin and Luke Skywalker. Cristin considered this for a long moment before deciding she didn't want to explain spiritual custody arrangements to a 12-year-old. Kody then turned the attention back to his pride and joy, his limited edition Lando Calrissian figure, which he claimed bore a striking resemblance to himself. Suave, charming, great hair. No one ever fully appreciates what he's going through. "No one's ever fully appreciated what you're going through," Janelle echoed with an arched brow. Ignoring the sarcasm, Kody unveiled his latest acquisition, a custom Kody brown Jedi doll, complete with detachable ponytail and faux leather trench coat. "I call him Master Kody." "Master cringe," muttered Gwendolyn under her breath, filming the entire event for TikTok. "May the 4th therapist be with him." As dinner approached, the family sat down to a Star Wars-themed feast. Blue milk, dyed almond milk, Yoda salad, spinach with too many croutons, and Tatooine tacos filled the table. Kody gave a toast with a plastic lightsaber raised high. To family, to the Force, to the plural marriage that binds the galaxy together. Like the Force, Robin added, misty-eyed, "We are unseen but strong." Cristin locked eyes with Janelle, who was silently mouthing, "I can't do this anymore," as Kody tried to pass around Wookiee cookies. After dinner came the grand finale, a choreographed lightsaber battle in the backyard. Kody had rehearsed for weeks, wearing a homemade Jedi tunic during walks on the treadmill. He called the performance the Battle for Brown Base, a galactic domestic conflict. In the skit, each wife had a lightsaber color. Cristin, green for independence. Janelle, yellow for logic. Mary, red for unresolved emotional tension. Robin, blue because she's the true balance. The children half-heartedly played along, but most spent the time live streaming or sending videos to their friends with captions like, "My dad thinks he's Yoda. Pray for us." When Kody leaped off a raised garden bed, attempting a Jedi roll that ended in a pulled hamstring, the evening came to an abrupt end. Robin rushed to his side, dabbing his forehead with the hem of her Queen Amidala cape.